Hey Aries, welcome to your March Spirit Message reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Just to get some house rules out of the way. I'm going to do them pretty quickly. Since these are, for multiple signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising, obviously these are going to be general readings. So take the message as it resonates. Do not try to force it. If you have to forgive too many details or shuffle too many things around, that particular message was not meant for you. You may resonate with all the decks, one of the decks. It's just going to depend on, where you are on your journey and what's going on for you. Because of that, I do recommend you watch the videos for all of your signs. I definitely recommend your Sun and your Rising signs to watch. But you could totally watch your moon. You could even watch your Venus. If you're into, there's really no wrong way to do it. Only thing I urge is that you just don't force the message. Take them how they resonate. For those of you who are new, I have 3 oracle decks and 1 tarot deck. For this reading, we're going to pull one from each of the oracle decks to get kind of like a peek to a certain aspect of the month. Romance angels for love and relationships. Keepers of the light for our own spiritual growth and evolution, and one from the good tarot to take a peek at work and finances, and then we'll get your main spirit message and clarify with the tarot spread at the end. If I sound a little funny and a little nasally, it's because I'm fighting a bit of a little, I don't know what's going on, bit of a thing, so you may see this teacup come in and out of the shot. Just so you know, giving you a heads up. With that said, let's get started. I usually always start with love, so we're going to do it again. Alright, what is going on for my Aries concerning love and romance for the month of March? Leading into your birthday season, Aries. It's going to be exciting. Right. Very nice. Look at this, Aries engagement. As I hold it all funky. Prompt reads, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is beautiful. So, if you, are not dating someone right now, Aries, do not worry. The core of this message is just about an increase in commitment. So you could be, maybe you're casually dating someone and then you go single. Or not single, you go exclusive. Or maybe you started dating someone and then, maybe someone does get engaged and you get proposed to. Maybe there's just someone you like from across the office who, now is going to come and actually say something and kind of initiate something. You're no longer friend zoned. This is really about an evolution of the commitment and the connection you have to another person. So expect some growth in that category, which is beautiful. Let's see if I get anything else off of this card. Yeah, I want to say this is more so like an infatuation. It feels real flirty and real physical in the way that it kind of manifests. Like I keep looking at how he's like, I think he's in this card. I think he's like putting the ring on her finger, but like for you, this could be someone just, getting a little handsy or like, oh, let me see your nails, and like holds them a little tightly or maybe a little longer than expected. Like I just feel this like physical, almost kind of handsy quality to it in a really flirty way, which is kind of fun. And could go either way. Could be you or them. Probably more so you, Aries. Just because of your natural nature, my little soldiers. Alright, Spirit, who is helping Aries as they continue to grow and evolve through the month of March? Let's do one more. Ooh, that's a nice clean one. Yes! Oh, I'm such a fan of this. I always say his name wrong. You guys got Sanat Kumara. Look at that card, what an impressive image, yeah? Light activation. So the prompt reads, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yes. To me, light activation is always I want to say like it's a higher perception. It's a higher awareness. Your consciousness is getting an upgrade. You know, you're getting downloaded with a bunch of messages. But you essentially are really almost kind of like the commander. You have this heightened awareness. You really see this much bigger picture through this divine guidance. With you as, you know, the natural leader you are, this is a beautiful thing for you because it almost like puts you in the command center, and you know what all the buttons do. You can see the master plan. You can see the strategy. You can see, you know, half the army on this side of the valley, the other half over there, and you have your squad down there. You know, like you just see the lay of the land in a much more effective way. So moving forward is going to be a breeze for you because it's almost like you have this extra wealth of knowledge at your disposal. You know, it's something you speak fluently. So I think this is beautiful. As far as, you know, your spiritual evolution, this is you really getting a boost and really getting connected. And in a way that I think is almost going to feel so natural. The fact that, you know, what did it say? Coming through loud and clear. Like, it's not like you get a vision, you're like, oh, what do I do with this? Like, oh, what does that mean? That's not the question here. Like, here you're going to see it and be like, oh, I know exactly what that is. Like they are coming through loud and clear. Like, you're going to be able to action these insights. I want to say instantly. Like, if not instantly, very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. And this could be in, again, we're talking about your spiritual evolution, just, you know, your being. So that can manifest at work. It could manifest, you know, in romantic. You're like, oh, that's my woman. I'm going that way. Like, you know, whatever that means for you know, you and your journey. But it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, Spirit, what's going on for Aries concerning work and finances? Ooh. I almost want to say this is for work then, now that I see this. So you guys, oh, sorry, I flipped it over. That was me. You guys got the 9 of Air. So something at work is, you know, maybe I didn't even reverse it on accident. Maybe that's what's happening. So this 9 of Air, if something at work is, you know, giving you nightmares, causing you problems, causing you stress, you know, or not working out how you wanted it and you have some anxiety over it, I think honestly with this light activation, you are going to, you know, if it feels like this, you're going to see through it. You're going to be moving past it. You're going to see a way out of it. See, look, I keep wanting to reverse it for you guys. I almost want to leave it like this. We're going to leave it like this. If she wants to be upside down, she can be upside down. But I honestly, I do feel like this activation, a big part of it is to help you see through whatever the conflama is going on. And this could be a work situation. This could just be, you know, your finances in general. You know, if you're having a hard time balancing everything and making everything work, you know, I think you're going to see a way out of that. Either a better way to organize it, maybe even a new career that, you know, has, you know, pays much more, or a situation at work that gets you, you know, getting paid what you deserve. You know, there's some shift happening, and it's this awareness is really going to help this situation. So if you are feeling anxious, you know, trust in the divine, because they're about to help you do this and turn all of that on its head. Which, never a bad thing. I'm always fine with that. But do be aware, there may be a shift coming, and you need to be kind of open and accepting of that. And I want to say it may not necessarily be something that's completely in your control. You may not even completely see it coming for some of you. Ooh, as I drop everything, see? You didn't like that, did you? I'm sorry. Some things aren't always in your control. But I do love you, Aries. But for this, because it's the 9 of Air, you know, it's the thought, it's the plan, it's the strategy. To this be reversed, and you're getting these, you know, divine messages coming. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's going to be something you may necessarily expect or completely see. You know, it may come out of left field. So I'm just trying to tell you, be open to it. You know, don't write it off just because it's different or new. You know, however you want to read that. Like, don't just be like, oh, no, 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 I've been on track A, I'm not about to try track B. You know, your answer may lie on track B. Just think, if track A is making you stressed, track B may be way nicer. All right. Spirit, what's the main message for Aries for March? Almost at February. I need to grab a snack. I hope you didn't hear my tummy rumble just then. That was kind of a mighty one. All right. Oh, hey. All right. My little fiery Aries, first card out, Prince of Wands. This is a jack of all trade. This is someone who is very tapped into that fire energy that you manage so well. You are cardinal fire, so it makes perfect sense. But this energy can be a little impulsive, so I would say keep an eye on that. Doesn't necessarily mean if you feel called to go in a direction that you know, doesn't mean you can't go, but make sure that you feel it's the right thing. Don't just jump because someone says jump. Is definitely what I see here, that impulsiveness. But this is a really passionate, desire-driven individual like yourself. So I think you're really leaning on those inner motivations. Yep. Then you have the Starman. This is the Fool in this deck. New beginnings, fresh start. You know, this is like the blank slate. So you are definitely heading in a new direction. Even the way these cards came up, you can see this like fire sight coming out of the Princess Wands, looking straight at the Starman. Like you have your eyes set on a fresh start and a new beginning. And like I said, this could be a fresh start, just is a new beginning in general, or you may have your sights on a specific beginning. I think it's just a beginning in general, because I think this may come as a, oh, there's a new solution I didn't think of, kind of thing. But definitely new beginning for you in a very, very beautiful way. I almost want to say that this new moon coming up is going to be significant. And I get it's not a new moon, but I'm looking at this little sliver, this little tiny crescent up in the corner. So I think the cycles of the moon may be helping to shift. As the moon renews itself, so will you. Bunch of new cycles going on. Yes. Yep. So now you have the Strength card. So this is an inner strength. This is your inner power, your will, your fire. Also the card of Leo. So you may have another fire sign coming in to help you with this. For some reason, I'm also kind of getting that whatever you start here, the fullness of it, like when you get to reap the full benefits, may come during Leo season. If that makes sense. Like what you start here definitely is going to help pay off within the month, because this, for a lot of you, I think this is turning into this month. But that's what I'm saying, like the fullness, the full benefits of whatever you start in this new journey may come during Leo season. So late July, early August, or most of August, I should say. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So you may need to have the strength and the will to kind of sustain, through the next few months until we get, almost into August. That may also be like summon your inner fire to keep you going. And then by the time we get to Leo season, amazing things will happen. But I'm pretty sure there'll be bits of it that happen sooner. And look, here you are, the Emperor. Boom. So yes, Leo season, I think, is when you arrive. You fully step into the role you were meant to play. Showing up in control, like I talked about, this is getting you into the command, I want to say the command office, but like the cockpit. You can see everything, you can see the plan, you have the blueprints, you have the you got everyone on walkie, you've got everyone on radio, the messages are coming in clear. By the time we get to Leo season, you are in full command of the entire fleet. You may have even conquered, whoever the enemy was. You're just commanding the entire country at that point. So beautiful, beautiful energy. You have the Ten of Wands. To me, this is not so much about the burdens. To me, this is really about, completion, the ending, laying the burdens down. So to me, that's talking about these things. So whatever's causing you this anxiety with this Nine of Air, again, you become the master. You don't need to worry about these anymore. This is an ending. This Ten of Wands is the completion, laying down the worries, because you'll have everything figured out by this point. Yep. And then you are Three of Wands. Ships coming in. You know, those things you asked for. Manifesting, coming out of the ethereal into the physical. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So essentially, I see a lot of growth for you. Professionally, personally, over the next, 6 months, let's say. Come to Leo season when you fully arrive in your power, in control. And then anything that, maybe used to cause you stress, you may find a few more. You may have to work really, really hard. This could even be just the amount of effort it took to get from, step 1 to completion. But all of those worries, anything you had to be like struggling with up until this point, at this point, once you arrive here, you can lay these burdens down, because either the rewards you were seeking or the support you were seeking are coming in. This will no longer be an issue, because the support you asked for will be here. You will have a full understanding of all these energies and your capabilities, and the strength and the will that you possess. You'll be holding all the aces, essentially. So anything that was causing you trouble, not something you need to worry about anymore. You can let that go, because what you need is coming. And I do feel like this is more so support than it is necessarily the rewards, because I think a lot of that is already going to be here. I'm feeling like this Three of Wands is really the support you needed, the connections you needed, the lifelines, the resources, all these avenues you wanted to connect to, especially professionally, I think really start coming through at that point. So this is a little bit of foreshadowing. This is coming up, but it's a great thing to be looking forward to. For now, it's honestly, I think the biggest thing here is this Strength card. For you, it's about this will, this inner fire, this, really taking control of your passions and directing that fiery energy and channeling it to its most, effective place. Like how we can see in this Prince of Wands, like that fireball is shooting straight out of his eyes, like he has his sights set on something, and he's channeling all that energy right into it. And again, what was it? This new start, this Starman, this is your fresh beginning, putting your energy into this. And I think it's going to, I don't necessarily see it as something hard. It will be challenging, but I think it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to test your will. But I think a lot of this activation is to give you the perspective to see where it's taking you. That's what's going to help, sustain it and keep you going. But amazing journey ahead. And again, just hold on to this, carry it through. But remember, Leo season is when you're going to see the fullness of it. But we're starting it now. It's going to manifest Leo season. Ooh. All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. Again, if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, I hope you hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. This helps the channel to grow. And as always, I love connecting with you guys. If you have anything to share with me, comments, questions, anything, drop it in the comment section below. You can DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box below. Thank you so much, Aries. Have a good one, and I'll see you next month. Bye.